The following video has improper audio mixing simply because we didn't know that we were being drowned out by the game in stream. There is no way for me to fix this in post, but this will be rectified eventually. When you stop seeing this disclaimer, the issue will be fixed. I apologize for the inconvenience.
There's a broken powder in front of the shelf. Is where all the powder came from? No! Also, the camel had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting?
Not from you.
No, we don't care. Fuck off. I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out. And at that point, this room wasn't like this. And this powder must have been spilled.
So, in other words...
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident. If that really is what happened, it must be related to the case somehow.
Powder deadly. And the protein said B4.
These are footprints? And they're only in front of the left shelf.
Or no, I think it's A4, A2.
How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We need to sketch out the floor plan. Yes. By we, do you mean me? What kind of you trying to offer?
Suck my dick, Togami.
With an insufferable smoky enemy, a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, that girl. Chap chap. Fuck off. Got to work, and before long I drawn up a sketch of the room. That's fucking terrible.
It's better than what I would do.
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints
Togami, you fucking idiot!
only had business with the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. Although the footprints tell me yes.
I see.
And these footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
I'ma drop kick your balls, dude.
What?
Okay, let me see your shoes, and I can turn this side.
I'm gonna drop kick your balls, dude!
For legal reason not to, so I did probably what he said. I see. Your feet appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Fortunately. But without clearing these prints out, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to.
Your mother.
That's much for their valuable clue.
She was looking for Vicodin for having to deal with your dumbass.
So take a good hard look at that powder. Yeah. Yes, we know.
Left side of the shelf. Yep.
Going to back and
Cool.
Let's see, what's on this shelf? All kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the regular probably came from this shelf.
Oh look, Chem A2.
All letters on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number.
Except one.
So I guess we can say this section A. No
Duh!
shit, there's a fucking A right there, you dumb fuck.
Objection!
There's one bottle here that says Chem C9. Does someone put it here on accident? So in this shelf, it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. How do you pronounce that?
Reagents.
Reagents? They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring out a chemical reaction.
Oh, for you is gonna have me researching a lot of that.
Yeah.
Let's just say the FBI and CIA that are currently watching my computer are going to realize that I need to look up explosive components for my writing.
Have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be a bliss. Yes. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What?
What? Do you think studying science and mathematics has no application in the real world?
I don't know how to write a check, but I know how to write the Pythagorean theorem.
It's like I don't know how to check my credit score, but I do know SOHCAHTOA.
There it is.
That's fine.
No words ever left along the way, which I suppose suits you well. All the containers on the shelf look yep. No shit, it's right there, you dumb fuck.
Oh, yep.
You shuffling this? I don't know the dangerous chemicals. They're like poisons, they're the powerful chemicals. Yes, it's C, it's right there. The letter C is right there in your dumb ass.
Yes, split into 3 sections. Dietary supplements, reagents, and poison! What the fuck?
Well, that certainly means that in section A there was a bottle with a label from section C. What was the bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? There's definitely something going on there.
Exclamation mark hug if you want hugs, sweetie. We're in the middle of a game, I'm sorry. But continue.
We're already taking a good look at the camera. We're taking a look at the rec room.
We put the poison right next to our protein powders. Because that makes fucking sense. We got that window clean off. We knocked that window clean off. So Makoto, how's your investigation going?
So Kyoko left open here with them.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying.
Someone's lying?
Dun dun dun!
It's like, no.
Anyway,
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time.
Outside of the way her body is, it looks like they literally just posted it like a fucking JPEG right into the scene.
Yes. Cardboard cutouts.
just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out.
Yeah, I know, but...
Hey,
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
Well, I would, but for some reason the programming isn't letting me.
whew.
There's no getting around it.
Like me, Kyoko didn't recoil like the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing that I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal.
Then, how can you...
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past.
Phrasing!
I imagine it's because I've actually touched dead bodies in the past. Sorry, never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, look here.
Her shoes?
correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep?
Yeah, it really stands out.
I
That
see.
powder is clue number 1.
Hey,
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
it's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. Here, let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
2 blows.
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Kyoko's examination.
Can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have told that. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think?
Again, the programmer is not letting me for some reason. Take for the inverted magazine and flip through it. This is... on one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold bloody letters. It said, Token. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
Then it would appear you have found it.
You couldn't have just told me?
That was your job, you're the protagonist.
Kyoko, is this...
It is
So...
indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
a dying message?
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago.
So if you didn't, then... if you didn't put it back upside down, how'd you know there was a message in there?
They just found it upside down. She put it back the way it was. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... It says Toko, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
What the heck? She's the killer, right?
Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't
Settled.
forgive you.
She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer.
I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes it much more sus.
Sus message.
I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. The fact that 2 are missing?
Hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Remember, I'm talking to you as if you're a child.
Right? Yeah, can't you just tell me what it is? Because I'm too fucking stupid to figure anything out.
The player behind your
So-
actions is pretty much telling you what it is, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence of the outcome. Listen to the player inside of your head. They know more than you. And
It's not just because you don't trust me, right? Answer?
I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
Only to a degree,
Makoto wouldn't get
Hey.
picked on if he was actually smart!
right?
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right?
Experiment?
anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too.
Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
that doesn't
I've already done
matter.
a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so...
So then,
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass.
Please tell me I didn't run a minigame where I have to pick up every single piece of glass.
I also don't remember, so I couldn't tell you.
I really don't know what this is about, but the choice I have. You just do it. Take the broom and dustpan and get to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
so
Is
then,
everything ready? Let's get to work.
I don't know why they have to do that. Like, make it as if we don't know who is speaking when. What kind of experiment are we doing?
in other
I got a
words,
scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights.
Is that the way to what?
The pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that is still intact.
Why do you want to do that?
That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
listen,
First, let's compare the weight of the 2 normal Monokuma bottles. That's you.
Oh, sorry. I was like, wait, what?
Makoto, are you spacing out again?
Yeah, sorry. I have the memory of a goldfish.
I know you have memory of a goldfish.
I also have the memory of a goldfish.
I figured as much.
It's balanced,
in other
Which
words,
means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same.
which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same. Anything else could really affect the weight.
so
Now
then,
here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you pick up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see?
My normal assumption would be either the balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay, then let's give it a try.
Huh? The broken pieces are heavy. How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
What?
In other
The results
words,
of our experiments are the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on the player inside your head because you're obviously too dumb to figure it out.
Is it that it's the bottle from the chem lab?
There's 2 bottles. And yes, you have everything you need.
Well, I figured as much, but what do you mean 2 bottles? Like on the shelf or from the chem lab?
There are technically 6 bottles supposed to be up there.
6?
There's 2 of them are missing.
Yeah, I kind of figured that just from
Yes. Remember, she had 2 blows to the head.
I know, but it's just like you.
Yes.
Did none of these fucking idiots not realize that, you know, the fact that there's space between each bottles is that there's bottles missing? Again, they're all fucking idiots. Well, at least Makoto is.
Just like everyone.
You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring, I couldn't stay awake.
I mean, the player inside Makoto's head is completely right. Y'all are fucking idiots.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It's already time? But the mystery of the locked room is only half solved.
Oh, you figured it. You can figure it out.
Yeah, because again, it doesn't take much common sense, which apparently this fucking idiot doesn't have.
But you will be surprised at the end. I guarantee it.
At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen.
And remember when this room was filled with students?
Yeah.
And how we have these idiots? The ultimate martial artist!
How can you even speak that in American? But then after this bell team.
A lock murder mystery! Wink!
What?
I just recently discovered the power of emoticons!
Yeah, somehow able to speak emoticons.
Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive!
Yes,
For
indeed.
example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body!
It's just like creepy.
Well,
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it looks super negative.
yes,
For
indeed.
example, do you have 100 friends? Wait.
What? Right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't
Now
wait.
then,
I
please get on
can't
the
wait.
elevator. I'll see you all down there. Ha! Hey! Ha! What the hell was that?
I don't get it.
Just the worst.
Okay, you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
Yeah, what the heck? Innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? What the heck? Whatever.
Either way, the truth is really that's someone else. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. Ugh. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura.
You okay? Go ahead.
Fucking Ashton or Joe reference. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. The person is here? Why are you still why are you asking this when we've been through like how many trials at this point?
This will be the 5th trial.
And you're still as being surprised as if someone would fucking murdered one of the classmates? I'm sorry, I'm really hating Makoto now.
Then hate Makoto. I don't like Makoto either. It's fine. We are descending down the pit of hell. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really?
This is kind
So
of
few.
depressing.
You must be lonely.
You say that it's not your fault. Well, yeah, words. You say it's like it's not like your fault. God damn.
You don't like Makoto that much, goddamn. I wonder, will the class trial end with one last classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. Class trial begin, fuckers!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. If you can figure out who, then I'll punish every... Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa! Deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
And it seems pretty sure that one of these three people is the killer. She must have some reason to believe it.
All right, here we go.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason, Dee?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing?
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, they sound like chipmunks. It's great.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with you, There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it?
Make your argument. Gee, I wonder who that could be about.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No, that's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's...
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean... Yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago! It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her!
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was... when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
What Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only got the candy after the incident in the nurse's office.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room! You got a problem with that?
Oh, now you're changing your tune.
What to say, yeah. It's pretty suspicious when you change your story.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message!
You mean her dying message, numbnut?
What a shining message you have.
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Uh-oh.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Uh-oh.
But when Kyoko found the magazine with the message,
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Uh-oh.
Doesn't make sense?
Uh-oh.
What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
You sure?
there's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, it clearly contradicts what Hiro told us.
Oh boy.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
hi guys. DanganRonpa.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, that's wrong.
There we are.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation.
Dun, dun, dun.
And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Vienna sausage?
I don't even fucking... It's just Hiro. He's a dumbass.
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Are you sure?
100%! Without a doubt, she wrote it! And this is me talking, so you know it's true!
Bro, you backed up like 3 times. We don't even know.
No, after we do that, there's always something about the message.
Moment of truth. Alright, time to beat.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
There you go.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura
So I'll
wrote
just do
that dying
BTB, okay?
message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Yeah, bro. What you gotta say about that?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her! Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well.
Okay.
Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy.
Sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.